Hi, I'm going to be taking part in Form the Future's Careers Q&A, so let's get started. So number one, introduce yourself, your name, job title and organisation. Okay, so my name is Bethany. My job title is Marketing and Communications Manager and I work for Form the Future. Question number two, what does your organisation do? So we work in careers education. We work to provide young people with the tools that they need to make informed decisions about their future careers. We work to inspire young people, to empower them to fulfil their full potential and to essentially make the right decisions for them when they're moving through school and when they move from school into the world of work, university, apprenticeships, whatever it is that they're going to go into. Question number three. What is your role within your organisation? So I am the Marketing and Communications Manager. So basically what that means is that I'm responsible for all of the marketing and comms for the organisation. So I work across all of our various projects and funding streams to provide Marcom support for the entire organisation. Number four, what does a typical day look like for you? I think a lot of people say this, but there is not kind of one typical day. It really just depends on what area of the organisation needs my support. So that could mean that I'm writing press releases for our Cambridge Launchpad programme. I might be working on one of our websites. I might be creating content for social media, for our websites, for our newsletters. I might be working with designers or working in-house to create collateral for events. So there is no kind of typical one day. Next question, what skills does your role require? The ability to communicate with lots of different audiences, the need to work well under pressure and to sometimes quite tight deadlines, the ability or experience of creating content for different platforms, utilising social media, managing websites, sometimes multiple websites. So being able to use content management systems like WordPress is always helpful. An interest in the media so that you can kind of build media partnerships, which is a part of my role. And just enjoying working with other people, enjoying learning their stories and the best way to work with those people and to communicate with them really. So the next question is, what do you like about your role and what are some of the challenges that you face? So what I like about my role is that I get to work across the whole of Form the Future as an organisation. I get to be a part of all of our projects and everything that we've kind of got going on. You help to be a part of telling its story in the most effective way. And challenges, I think it's always, when you're working on lots of projects at one time management is always a tricky one. You do need to make sure that you're being quite organised and quite sometimes quite strict with yourself and your time. So that's probably one of the main challenges in my role. So the next question is, explain your education pathway and why you chose this route. So my education pathway was a little bit patchy to begin with. So I went to sixth form and I firstly thought that I wanted to be an equine veterinary nurse. I got accepted onto a degree course to do that. I went for my first day and just kind of panicked. So I bailed out of that pretty quickly. Took a little bit of time and thought, okay, so maybe I'll try a business studies degree because it was much more broad and I thought that maybe it would give me kind of more broad prospects. Again, it wasn't the right thing for me and I ended up stopping with that degree as well. So then I took some time out. I did a few admin jobs, I got a bit of work experience and a bit of perspective, and I then made the decision the next year to study for a degree in journalism. And that one stuck because it was the right choice for me. Next question is, what experiences of work did you have before you reached your current role? I have worked briefly in retail during the summer at sixth form. I have worked in a number of admin roles as well. I have worked as a trainee journalist at some trade press publications during my time at university. And then after I finished my degree, I went straight into a marketing and comms job at an assistant level. And I've just worked my way up from there in different marketing and comms jobs. So thank you for listening. I hope that you've learned something about marketing, comms and how you might get into a role in this field if that's what you want to do. Thanks for listening. Bye.